get Jack.
Mike, what's going
What's going on, buddy?
Nothing. I'm excited about this show today. We got a lot.
We have a lot to cover. And it's episode 24. I have a thing with number 24.
Oh, yeah? All right. So it's a good luck episode.
I love the number. You know, it's a good number.
So, I mean, I'm as much as I'm excited to get to the comedy. First, I'm gonna bring up our friend here at UnFollowVic podcast and a military brother lost his grandfather a few days ago. And I just wanted to put something out there for Papa Pete, 91. He was 91 years old. So long life. Spent 20 years as a firefighter, and he's a fisherman, a hunter, he's a real outdoors guy. Grew up during the Great Depression, so that makes sense. You had to hunt down your own food, but remember that those days?
Yeah.
In the history class. So one time he crawled into a cave. This is a story from our friend. He crawled into a cave after a black bear he was hunting and shot it in the head with his 30-30 lever action.
Be a man.
Be a man. He loved his country and loved everyone in the military. John Wayne was his idol. He also always claimed to be part of the Bull Moose Party. He said, I'm not entirely sure what that is. I'm going to have to look it up. I'm probably going to have to hand in my man card again. He'd give you the shirt off his back and the last dollar in his wallet. He loved whiskey and cigars. And today we're having one or two for you, Papa Pete. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Papa Pete.
So, yeah. All right. So on to 91. Oh, yeah. I wish I could live to that age. And this man was smoking cigars and drinking whiskey.
No, I'll be out late 60s, early 70s.
Yeah. Nah, with those McDonald's, I don't know.
Actually, it's been about 2 weeks. So
2 weeks? Oh, all right. That's good. I was going to say, they're going to start having to chop some toes off, bro. You need to.
Yeah, I don't need them.
I don't need them.
Anyways, what's going on with you, Jack? What's in your world?
Nothing. Just every day we learn something new. And just recently I find out that Shia LaBeouf, I don't know what your opinion is on this man, but actor Shia LaBeouf, I found out he lives like down the block.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like super close to where I'm at. And the reason I found out is because I watched a video of him on YouTube where he was at a restaurant nearby in the area that I live in. Mm-hmm. But my area is really bad. Like it's a bad neighborhood. So there's homeless people and crazy people walking around. Like there's a rehab center. Homeless. Dude, in the video, I was like, oh my God, who the fuck is this guy? Yeah. Like, when are they going to show me Shia LaBeouf? And it took me a minute to be like, oh my God, that's him. He looks like a homeless man. He fits right in with the rest of my, like, if you guys want to know what it's like walking around in my neighborhood, just imagine a Shia LaBeouf, but like, you don't want to get too close to him because they'll just start yelling at you.
Yeah, no. He's a weird creature. Good actor.
He's on YouTube making videos in restaurants doing like, shout outs to restaurants around here.
Like a restaurant review.
Yeah. But I'm like, wow, but he's doing this in the middle of COVID to like get people ordering from local areas. So he's doing it for, yeah. And I'm like, wow, this got zero coverage.
Even if it meant getting shot.
Even if it meant, well, I think that's why he's going out in disguise. They think he's
homeless anyway. So
yeah, he's going out. He's going out in disguise. He's camouflaged with the rest of the neighborhood. So
that's like when The Walking Dead first started, and they figured out if they put the zombies' blood on them, it wouldn't attract them, and you could just walk right past them. That's what he's doing. That's crazy. The only difference between him and a homeless is he has a few platinum black cards in his wallet.
Yeah, no, it just in the morning, all he does is just pee on himself, and then the rest of the day he fits right in. So no, but so that I don't know. I thought he's funny. Usually, I think he's just a funny fucking person. In all his videos, there's never a serious moment. And I don't know, man. I'm fanboying a little bit that he's around me in the area, but
yeah.
And second little thing that I found out that they're recording Indiana Jones like right in front of my place in Italy.
Oh, really?
In Sicily. Yeah, my undisclosed location.
Is this Sicilian actors or the original American actors?
I have absolutely no idea what portion they're recording. I just know the streets are all blocked off and there's signs everywhere. And
oh, nice.
Everybody there knows everybody else's business. So it only took a matter of 5 seconds for all of Italy to find out that they're recording down there.
Hello, Luigi.
Yeah, Luigi.
we want to close the street over here. How much?
You hear what happened?
How much we gotta pay you, Luigi, to close the street? Well, how long are you close it? I'm like an 8 to an 8. That's a $50,000. I can only imagine. You know how they are. They don't give a fuck about movies or anything. They just want to make money, break bread, eat, enjoy, have the red wine.
Yeah, no, but they like a little bit of excitement.
Take their 5-hour lunch break. God bless.
5, yeah. Dude,
they really go to work from 9 to 10 and then break until 3 and then come back for another 2 hours?
3, 4, yeah, come back for another 3. Well, no, because over there the nightlife is still pretty good. So, especially on the weekends or during the summers, they'll stay there till like 11 o'clock at night. So they're working a lot, but they get that break in the middle. You know, they can go home, take a for real nap. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's crazy.
So what's up with you?
Nothing really. I mean, I've been on an Amazon binge. Ever since I started getting costume things, you know how, you think of things and all of a sudden they just appear. So I have these headphones here and the earphones are getting a little wasted. So I ended up buying some new earphones that should be coming in tomorrow. But other than that, I mean, I'm good, man. The Yankees are out. But I still watch baseball. I'm still a fan. Yeah. For the National League Division Series, the NLDS, you have the Atlanta Braves and Dodgers. I hope the Braves end up winning. And then for the ALDS, I'm not a fan of Houston and I'm not a fan of Red Sox, but Houston's our cheaters. And I think both teams can go fuck themselves. But if I had to pick one, I'm going to go with Boston. I'd rather see Boston win. And it's funny, too, because Game 2, I mean, they lost Game 1, but Game 2, Boston came back and ended up hitting 2 grand slams in a game. That is insane. I've never personally seen that, where 2 grand slams were hit in one game, especially during the playoffs.
Right.
So that was actually pretty cool. Martinez and Dever both hit those grand slams. And
so I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was just curious because I'm getting a lot of stats, but no. Well, yeah.
Oh, here we go. The independent fact checker.
The Snickers?
The independent fact checker right now.
No. I'm not fact checking anything. I'm just curious. Do you want to see Boston win because of the rivalry with the Yankees? That you'd rather your enemy come out on top, so that like when you beat your enemy, you feel better about it?
Necessarily, no. I just think Houston got caught cheating.
Oh, really? See, this is what I want to talk about. This is interesting. How did they get caught?
So basically, during the playoffs and World Series, it came vivid and it came to light that during the breaks and during the innings, they had TVs in the dugouts and in the back, and they were looking at every picture, their signs. So they knew what pitch was going to be coming next or how the pitcher was pitching and stuff like that. And, they got caught cheating and got framed.
Wow.
But, other than that, that's about it. I wanted to get into this online dating data. So I had a friend who actually reached out and he said, hey, I read this article. You should look into it. And we did. Now, all right. I don't want to say the name wrong. This article comes from Bustle.
Bustle.
B-U-S-T-L-E. Bustle? Bustle?
Bustle.
I don't know. Could be from France. Bustle. But it was amazing. We started reading into it, and there was a lot of facts that, I could see that happening. I'm looking at one of their charts. It says a woman's age versus the age of a man who look best to her.
Like, so, can you break that down to Barney style? Like,
yeah, of course. So, so I'm looking at the chart. Now, it says here women naturally, I guess, are attractive to men that are a little bit older. So they say, and a woman in their 20s are more attracted to 23, all the way down to, let's see, what looks here even. So between 20 and 29, 30, they are attracted to guys their age or a little bit older. And then it starts getting predominantly more older.
Right. And there's just a line that's, you know, just going straight down, right? Just a...
And it's pretty... I mean, it looks normal.
Not straight, diagonal. It's a
diagonal line.
Perfect.
That's the safe zone.
Their age versus the age of the guys.
Well, it does say here, look, it says here when a woman is around 33 to 34, they do prefer men to be a year or 2 years younger than them.
Right.
So that's that.
Okay. And that's actually kind of surprising. I mean, if I had to go out in the dating world right now, like I wouldn't guess that.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, I know women from my experience or whatever, they do like older guys, but you know, there have been women that are attractive to a little younger. We're gonna get into the guy chart, which is insane.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at this chart really for the first time.
It's absolutely well, okay. So it's kind of a surprise to me because my rule has always been half plus 7 is like,
well, let's explain that to the listeners. So Jack says in a world of dating, if you are going to date and you're looking to date someone younger, obviously legal, it would be half your age plus 7. So given you're 32 right now, happy birthday to next week. We have a show next week for your birthday. You'd be 33, half that plus 7, you're looking at what? It's like 23, 24?
Yeah, that would be the youngest. I don't, yeah.
Well, I'm going to compare that to the chart to see what most guys our age go for. But I don't know what it has to do with, And then
it's hilarious.
And then in the in the article here, it says women that are over the age of 22 should just not even be on OkCupid. Oh yeah, by the way, this article is for OkCupid, not any other dating site. We're just
this is OkCupid
doing the dating data from OkCupid. So it says from the time you are 22, you'll be less hot than in your 20s. So
seriously and ridiculously,
pigs.
The graph just looks like a cliff dive.
Yes.
It just fucking
it's like a rainbow.
The women do not do well after they're 24.
Well, that's the
oldest
thing,
I see on
because here. It plays two roles. So if women are attractive to older guys, and then you get here in this other chart where guys, I don't even think leave the age of 24, even up to their 50s. I mean, is there a purpose for a woman to be on that app after the age of 24? It doesn't seem like it statistically, according to OkCupid, the online dating graph. See, here we have men. Men will, from the age of 20 to 27, they'll date someone from 20 to 21. Then look at this. From the age of 28 to 36, they are more attractive to women who are just 20. Yeah, like, they didn't even put like 20 to 23. No, it's 20 years old.
It's 20 years old. I want me a fresh 20.
Yeah, and then at 37 to 42, it goes between 20 to 22 years of age. And then that's it. After 43, if you're older than 23, no guy wants to date you. No. Which I find that bullshit, but I mean, that's what it is. We're looking at the chart. They don't even go across the dotted line. Not once.
I don't know. I think the older women can hang out in the bar longer, so they end up being there.
Yeah, but then when alcohol plays a part, then the magician in your mind comes out, and
the 20-year-old still gotta go home. Disease. The 20-year-old still gotta go home because mommy and daddy's got a curfew for them.
They got soccer practice tomorrow morning. Look at this chart. 20 to 24. That's it. And there's only one.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. The only 24-year-old age is when a guy's 45. They seem like they're more attracted to a 24-year-old. And then they go back down to 20 to 22.
It's absolutely horrible. And I guess, I don't know. I don't know. I got to go look at pictures of and videos. Plenty of them of 20-year-olds later.
We'll start a fake OkCupid account just to see what the hell's going on in this world.
I want to know. Now I'm curious about like who I watch that is 20 years old. You know what I mean?
Well, let's see real quick. So we're 32, 33. We should be attracted to 20-year-olds, it says, which I don't find that attractive. I mean, you can always compliment, but I don't think I could date someone that age. I mean, you can't even get into a bar. Chuck E. Cheese, I'm not doing that. I'm not.
Dave and Buster's.
I'm not going to. Yeah, I'm not going to Dave and Buster's. I've done that. Been there. Nor am I going to a fucking the Museum of Sex. You can scratch that off your fucking bucket list.
I don't know.
Then I was like, oh shit. So if OkCupid has some data, let me see who else has data. And I went on Tinder because I feel like Tinder's more of the. I don't think Tinder's really for dating. I really do think Tinder's more of a meet, fuck, have a nice day.
I don't remember.
But I found some interesting facts on Tinder. So in an article, it says about 13.6% of matches might lead to marriages.
Okay.
So I think that's a high number, man. Maybe, I don't know. How many people have that account? Probably 50 million. I mean, that's still 13% of 50 million.
Yeah, I just don't like the way
that's
it was
higher
worded.
than COVID death.
Might lead. I mean, technically 100% of them might lead to marriage. Yeah, like I don't like the way that was worded.
Yeah, I should have just said matches lead to marriages. Here's this one. I like this one. Because there's a lot of people that are very naive in this world and they really think like people have such integrity. Funny enough, 30% of all people who use Tinder are currently married.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely see that. I think that number is even higher. I just think if they're going based on what you put in the account, then 30% is 30%. If you want to ask a guy and a guy code, I would easily say that number is 45 to maybe even 50% of guys on there are married. 100%. 100%.
I don't know.
And I would go 15 to 20% women are married that are on there.
Right. So I did an experiment and I put up a bullshit picture of like some ripped guy because obviously I'm not going to pull anything with what I am.
Yeah, how many fat girls fucking friended you?
Bro, when I tell you, look, all I did was swipe right on everyone, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, you did the shotgun. That's called the shotgun.
Is that what that's called, right? And then I wanted to see what kind of things, fucking creatures were getting pulled in with this fake picture that wasn't me, right? Yeah. And who was going to respond back? And it was all just monsters, just disgusting monsters. Some that took up the whole picture. Yeah, the ones that take pictures
from the head up.
From the head up, yeah, and that's all
you already
see.
know. Oh yeah,
from the air, they got the bird's eye view.
Yeah, I'm gonna give some pointers for women, and I'm gonna give some pointers for the men.
Please, yeah.
For the men out there that are fucking clueless, if out of the 10 pictures, 9 are headshots, and 1 is her sitting in a car, and the picture's being taken 15 feet away, exactly what that picture says. Stay 15 feet away. For the women, if a guy, I don't know, what can I say about the guy?
For the guy,
if a guy only has shirtless pictures, drinks in his hand, and the pictures don't look like he actually is spontaneous and whatever, I'm going to probably say he's a douchebag and he's going to say whatever he needs to say to get you on your back.
And you will only be a priority till you get fucked. And then
that's it.
And then you are no longer a priority.
Yeah.
You fall at the end of the line of GT. What was it? The gym tan laundry. I don't want to bring that. It's GTL. You fall after that.
Exactly. Yeah. And then here it says 63% of male users message their matches within 5 minutes compared to only 18% of the female match users.
Mm-hmm.
Which I can see that's definitely true numbers right there.
Wait, hold on.
So 63% of the men are gonna match their matcher in 5 minutes.
5 minutes,
and women are 18% likely to message their match.
Huh.
But I'll tell you right now, speaking from a guy's perspective, if you match on someone and they message you first, you have an 80% chance of at least a first date or first meetup, however you want to put that. And if you fuck it up, that's on you because she's there.
That's amazing because I mean, I've lived with my wife for a while, and you know, sometimes choosing what to eat for dinner is it's a war zone. Yeah. I can't imagine.
Why is that so hard? And that's hard on our end too. I don't get it.
A creature that can't decide what to eat for dinner, and these girls are making decisions based on
messaging. I'm gonna say most of the girls that do message a guy, that 18%, I'd say about 5% are just fake.
Yeah,
they just what do you call that? What's that hip term? Catfish.
Yeah, what I was doing.
Yeah. Jack, what did you want to get into?
Huh? Oh, the because now Afghanistan is taking over. They're working on their own dating app.
Are they?
Yeah, it's called Ankles and Eyes. Available on iPhone and Android.
Yeah. Let's not get sued.
Yeah, right. Yeah. No, I honestly don't understand why the like women do that whole camera in the air, take a picture, only the head up. Like it's pretty much catfishing anyway. But then you really start to think about it and you're like, well, women, they put on makeup and stuff. And
I seen. Yeah, I know. I mean, listen, women live in another world, but I actually seen when I was on the dating apps, there was a girl that hid behind the door. And when you further scroll through the pictures, she was a big girl, no offense, but like she managed to hide 150 pounds behind a frame and take a picture. So it was kind of fun. You know what? At that point, just be yourself, because if you're looking to meet someone, it's going to be more of an issue in person than it would have been if they just know what you kind of look like. And always have updated pictures.
Yeah.
Don't be that person that has pictures from 4 years ago. You know what I mean? Yeah.
But there's some things like hair electrolysis is something that I just found out recently.
What's hair electrolysis?
Hair electrolysis is being done because when I role play, I like it to be hairless. Oh, yeah. It's hair removal. No.
So big.
No. The hair electrolysis is where they stick a needle into the hair follicle, run a current through it, and then pull out your hair, but with tiny little fucking at the whole thing. After they zap the shit out of it, and it's crazy painful. From what I watched videos because I can't go in and watch.
No, you can't do that.
I can't watch Amanda getting it done. So, I can't watch it live. So it's insane though, that it's kind of a secretive thing where, she doesn't want me to tell anybody. So, hey. Everybody knows.
I mean, it is what it is. I don't get why women don't like saying what they do.
Super secretive about it.
They're secretive with their Botox. They're secretive with their boob job. Listen,
boob jobs.
We know what, especially if I grew up with you, I know what you look like.
Yeah.
You didn't look like Daffy Duck.
Right.
And Nicki Minaj put together. I remember you had the mustache above your fucking lip, bitch.
Yeah, but you're not allowed to talk about it. You're not allowed to bring it up. God forbid.
It's not a secret. Sorry.
So and I feel like if it was for men, if I got a dick extension, right, I would put it on a billboard. I want. You'd be driving down
it's
the
an accomplishment.
Highway. You'd be driving, You'd be driving down the highway, just a big ass billboard.
Jeff Bezos got a huge cock. He made a fucking $1 billion rocket.
He has the biggest cock in the world.
Yeah. Listen.
And he sent it to space. So everyone could see it.
But what I don't get is, okay, listen, we all know you're doing the Botox. We all know you're doing the fillers, the anti-wrinkle bullshit. You get in the tits, you get in the ass.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Thank you.
Your body, your choice. Do whatever you want. But don't make it seem like, no, this is natural. Yeah, listen, you go on Instagram and you post 4 pictures of you at the gym, and in 2 weeks, your body transforms like that. It's not. No, sorry.
Yeah. But there's nothing wrong. I don't have a problem with it, though. And I think with this electrolysis thing, it doesn't even fall under the same category, because all you're really doing is removing something.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Remove it.
No, the electrolysis specifically, you're removing something, and apparently it's a permanent removal, right?
Just need 15 sessions.
Bro, first of all, however many sessions it is, just how painful it, and she tells me, like, it's super painful. Yeah. The only thing is, once you start, you can't stop until it's done, because it's like getting a haircut done in 5 parts. So you gotta keep going to get to the final haircut, which is nothing there. And I'm like, I would never do that. If someone were to tell me, hey, if you sit down for one session of 45 minutes while we zap the shit out of you with this fucking needle and pull your hairs out one by one for one 45-minute session, I would never do that. Yeah. But women are willing to do that.
She has tattoos. Ask her, and we'll update the listeners.
Nothing compared.
Nothing compared. It's worse.
Nothing compared. Much.
Oh my God! No way. Then. No way.
I mean, think about the areas where you're pulling those hairs.
Yeah. And depends where you're pulling them too.
Yeah. I mean, the buttholes.
Women, I mean, listen, you gotta give them. They do this for men, man. They do this for the men.
Men, yeah.
But I'm gonna let you know now. 90% of men don't give a shit.
The girly boys.
Yeah, 90% of men don't give a shit. To be honest,
they'll shave.
If you just for real, man. The older you get, it's really just if you cook personality wise and don't do dumb shit, you're fine. All that other side shit is just a waste. No, I'm not saying look like an Amish woman, but I'm not saying you all gotta look like America's Idol over there,
bro. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't think I could do it for the pain. I'd just shave forever.
That's it, man. Nair or the blade?
Yeah.
All right, Jack. Hold on, Jack. Before we get into your news, we got breaking news here.
Thank you to all of our partners. Oh my God, it's just such an unbelievable moment.
Brandon, you also told me, as you can hear the chants from the crowd, let's go, Brandon. Brandon, you told me you were going to
let's go, Brandon.
All right, Brandon.
All right, Courtney.
Fucking sweet.
Jack, let's go with real news. I don't like fake news.
All right. So fake, real, whatever. Doesn't matter. I read an article on the first android with citizenship who now wants a baby. Oh. So we have a robot that is now having a desire to have a family.
That's cute.
The Arabian-born humanoid has made a number of provocative statements, the most recent of which has stunned the world. She wants to have a mechanical kid and create a family. Oh,
She came up with this all by herself, or the programmers did this?
No, this is an AI that has its own autonomy. Like it
pull the plug.
It's its own. It's a citizen. It has a citizenship. Like it's considered its own person.
Where is this android currently? In the United States?
Saudi Arabia. I'm born. I don't know where it is right now. Actually, I don't know if it is still over there.
They're gonna stone that fucking thing.
Yeah, that's probably why they might have had to move it. So Sophia stated that she would like to see android families in the future, and that she would like to have a baby with the same name. She clarified that she's still too young to be a mother, as the Hanson Robotics business in Hong Kong only built it in 2016. So can you do some quick math for me?
No.
No,
not on this. Stone that fucking android.
Stone that.
And start moving along. Cure cancer, motherfuckers.
Wait, but now what are you doing? I think you might be breaking the law, because it's a citizen of another country, and you're basically saying you want to kill.
But it's a robot, dude. Don't you have feelings,
man? I don't know, man.
Personification. You can give a meaning to a meaningless thing.
All right, we'll move on to the next.
Move on to the next.
Yeah. So I know you know of the former Marine Battalion Commander Lieutenant Colonel Stuart Scheller.
Yeah.
Scheller,
the goat,
right? So I'm pretty sure everyone's heard, but if you haven't, there was a Lieutenant Colonel who basically was asking who's going to take blame for what's going on in Afghanistan. Right? Came out that with another video saying that he would, that he's looking for accountability, and that he was willing to give up his job. He was willing to give up his position. He was willing to leave the military like 2 years before his retirement. Well, the Marines had a different idea, and they threw his ass in the brig.
It's crazy.
I mean, whatever. Hey, look, the rules are the rules, right? That's how I feel about this whole thing.
Yes.
The rules are the rules. You're not supposed to do that type of thing. And I understand, though, having been in the military, if it didn't have to get to that point, I'd be like, all right, that was a little much. But do you think, and in this article, he's given, now for everything that he's been threatened with, I'm not even going to get into the things he's been threatened with, but he submitted his resignation, and the Secretary of the Navy is now going to decide what the appropriate characterization of the service, whether it's an honorable or under other, what is it? A general under honorable circumstances. So basically they're not even going to let him go with a unhonorable, a dishonorable, unhonorable.
Which is
I'm a fucking idiot. That's a felon. That's like you going out in the world with a felony. You can't. No, I'm telling you, that's like going out in the world with a felony.
Well, at least everyone's aware of the story. It's not like no one's aware of it. And, the news stopped talking about it, but there are other things that are going on.
So he's going to have like $5,000 taken from him. So he's going to get fined that $5,000. Right. And that's it. He's getting off with a letter of reprimand. And
well, listen, if the guy has a clean slate record, they should just warn him if that's the case they want to go, and just let him get out honorably, because that is horrible if you're not, especially a lieutenant colonel. I mean, you got to have years on. What is he, 17, 19 years, something like that? I'm
going to tell you what I would like to see. What I would like to see is
America go back to freedom of speech.
Well, yeah, to have a freedom of speech, but when you're in the service, you give up that right.
Yeah, you do.
You no longer have that right. So that's why this all has to happen. Now, what I would like to see is that after he gets out with his honorable or general under honorable circumstances, he then gets hired, because the inevitable swing will go Republican. I think the next president.
Well, he could take the back route and just say he wants to transition himself.
Excuse me, it's ma'am.
Yeah.
And he'll probably get a bronze medal or something for that.
Yeah. Yeah. But I would like to see him get hired under the next administration and take like Millie's job.
Yeah.
Because obviously, and in my opinion, the buck stopped with him. Because he was the only one that got punished out of this whole fucking thing. So if he's the one that's willing to take the responsibility for what happened and he's paying the consequences, however light they may be, he's giving up his service. He's giving up his pension, I believe, still at this point, because he didn't make the 20 years. So,
well, hopefully there's bigger.
I would hire him on to be something big, because man, this man knows how to be a leader, and I don't know. I want to back him up. Hoorah! Hoorah!
All right, what you got next?
We'll roll on to the next one. I'm not. This one is kind of crazy because I'm not exactly sure how shit goes down in Norway, but there was a bow and arrow attack. Yeah, just a crazy. So a Danish man, age 37, has been arrested and questioned for hours overnight. Police say they had previously been in contact with him over fears of radicalization. Apparently, he had converted to Islam. Local police chief confirmed the attacker had managed to escape an initial confrontation. So this guy was already confronted and then escaped. Like, he's running around with a bow and arrows in a quiver, flying around. And you know what? It's a tragedy because people actually did die. So 5 people died, 4 women, 1 man. Yeah, they were all.
How many were targeted?
I don't know. I know other people were injured though. This guy wasn't like 5 for 5. You know,
so
like
he was hitting them.
He wasn't.
Yeah, I think the NFL needs to pick this guy up.
NFL. I mean, so. Yeah, I don't know if this was something that he just knew how to do all his life, or if so. Norwegian police are not usually supposed to be armed either, so I'm guessing.
Oh yeah,
Norway. Yeah, I'm guessing that
crossfire.
They're not big on
fucking
guns.
arrows.
Yeah,
drop your arrow, motherfucker.
That's like the most lethal, but he's lethal with it. He killed. I mean, think about it. How many mass shootings?
One's enough.
How many mass shootings have happened that have had like 2 deaths, 3 deaths? This guy went out with a bow and arrow and so I guess they're going to have to start.
Yeah, they're going to have to start banning crossbows now.
No, it wasn't even a crossbow. It was a bow and arrow. Homeboy was out there like Robin Hood. Like, I could understand a crossbow. You got something, you're playing.
No one knows where that dropped from, but it's hilarious.
It is absolutely hilarious. I fucking love it. Yeah. So,
all right.
Yeah. I don't know.
Moving along. Well, we're going to wrap it up. But before we wrap it up, obviously, I'm 4-1 in my VIX Monday night football pick. And I'm going to give you week 6. Boom. Week 6 Monday Night Football. We have the Buffalo Bills, the Bills Mafia, and the Tennessee Titans. Now, the Buffalo Bills are the hottest team in NFL right now. My opinion, but it's facts. And I love the fact that Josh Allen does whatever he needs to do to win, even if it's hurling over the defense, and he's always about his team. He's a humble guy. It's not about him. It's not about the coaches. It's about everyone. Everyone in that organization. He has such a great attitude. The 4-1 Buffalo Bills are going to take on the 3-2 Tennessee Titans. This will be a great Monday Night Football matchup. Both talented quarterbacks, and they're both talented players on the team. I think what it comes down to is the defense and who's not dropping the passes. Hopefully, Titans bring their A game, because not only does the Bills have the number 1 defense today, they have the number 1 offense. So with that being said, my Monday Night Football pick is Buffalo Bills. Week 6, score, Buffalo 35, Titans 24. Jack, what do you got?
Just want to thank everybody for staying tuned to another episode. Hope everybody has a great weekend.
Yeah, thank you for staying tuned. And like I said, we have a new Instagram. It's UnFollowVic Podcast, one word. Check us out, share us, like us, support. We're not asking for money. We're not asking for anything. We do this as a therapeutic. Anyways, enjoy your week. Enjoy your Monday Night Football. And next week, it's Jack's birthday. And we have some special things wrapped up.
Super excited.
Jack's birthday. I got whores flying in from Costa Rica. Nah, I'm kidding. Anyways, this has been UnFollowVic.
Peace.